Gay bars, they're so last decade. Now we bring ourselves to a bar and make it gay for a day. And with the economy in the dumps, bar owners are bending over backwards to have our gay dollars patronize their watering holes. ICU Friday is one of several groups that pays a monthly homage to a usually straight bar or club. With us here today are Richard Daley, Dick Miller, and Brian Ayer. Welcome to Outlook Video, guys.
Thanks. Hi, Jay.
So tell me, how did ICU Friday get started?
Well, I had been to a liquid therapy in San Jose and wondered why we didn't have something like that on the Peninsula, so I called up Richard.
It was Dick's idea, and then we got together and decided we would try to do the same thing.
How do you guys differentiate yourselves from liquid therapy? Is it more attractive group, right? Of course.
And now we're on the Mid-Peninsula, and liquid therapy, Murray's group, is predominantly based in San Jose.
Right.
It's also a different day. We're doing it 2 weeks later, so it's offset.
So you get a 2 week break from the drinking and chaos, and then you go 2 weeks again. Okay, very good. And so, Brian, how did you get interested in liquid therapy? I mean, obviously ICU Friday. Sorry.
Yeah. I was going to liquid therapy as well. One of the guys there mentioned that they were interested. Dick and Richard were interested in starting a group, and I went to the first event, so that's how I met them and got involved with it then.
Cool.
Yeah. Brian wanted to do our Facebook page, so we were all with that.
Right.
Good for you, Brian, keeping it modern.
Right.
Very good. And who did this picture here?
Oh, my partner Alan did the artwork.
Very nice. I see the ICU Friday, so it means...
We were thinking liquid therapy, and then
ICU, yeah.
But it also is ICU.
Stronger medicine, I heard.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it just a male-only group?
We send out appeals for everybody, but it's whoever shows up.
And I see a Q and a T in there, full alphabet.
LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
We haven't had that yet, but we're looking.
The more the merrier.
And you said now it's also not totally a drinking group. It's also you have have food at these events, or you choose locations that serve food also. So
yeah, we try to pick places that have our restaurants. Actually, we're actually not picking bars that much.
Okay.
Restaurants that have a bar or something like that. So people will go and have meals afterwards. Sometimes either there or in the local area.
Now, people like to talk about how big their numbers are and stuff. What kind of numbers do you have? What kind of what's the last crowd you had there?
We had 85 in January, and we started out with 40, I think, the first time.
Now, how do the bar owners feel about a bunch of gay guys and women and their whatever patronizing their bar?
I think they really like it. I mean, in terms of, like you mentioned in the intro, the financial state of things, they're really happy to pack a place on Friday nights these days. So
I think everyone has invited us back.
Oh, that's a very good sign. That's a very good sign.
The problem we've had is that it is on a Friday night, so a lot of places are already busy, so they'll dedicate a space to us.
I see.
But they have some concerns that we're taking up valuable space that they could have tables or other patrons.
Oh, okay.
But we've always fulfilled their needs, and they've had us back. So.
Okay, yeah, very, very good. Now, is there any friction, because it's, not strictly a gay bar per se? Is there people welcoming? They're surprised, hidden, reserved, anything like that? Have you noticed any change of hearts?
No flipping.
No flipping. I'm not saying flipping. We're not recruiting, but I mean, I think you mentioned earlier that there were some reservations about it initially, maybe, and then like, come on, yeah.
Depends on the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been really happy once they see the crowd's really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Okay. Now, what's your criterion for choosing a place?
Let's see.
That they can handle our group, and it
Oh,
keeps
the
getting
size.
larger.
Yes, the growing group.
All right.
Because it gets pretty big, and then the places might be crowded on Friday nights too.
So ICU Friday meets 6 to 8 p.m. generally on the third Friday of every month at a different location along the Bay Area Peninsula. To find out where they meet next, you can Google ICU Friday Facebook for their latest information. Brian, Richard, Dick, thanks for coming.